Hey, hey, Stampin' Buddies. I'm back with another episode of What's Up with Stampin' Up. I'm Christina. This is my business page, Creating with Christina. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and every Thursday night at 8, I come and tell you all the new stuff that's happening with Stampin' Up and do a little card project with you. So, new news. We're getting a new stamp set and framelits called the, oh, hey, Dorothy, hey, Debbie, new stamp set and new framelits called Blended Seasons. And it's got a Christmas stamp and Thanksgiving stamp and all that stuff. And it's only going to be available in August. Now, as soon as I get some graphics to put on my blog and on this business page to show you pictures of it, I will. I'm able to order it in July, so as soon as I get it, I can start playing with it. But there's even more news. New watercolor colors pencils. I'm so excited. Watercolor color pencils like changed my art completely. I never thought I could be a watercolor artist until I discovered watercolor pencils. Now, watercolor pencils are way different than normal colored pencils. Normal colored pencils have a wax base to them, and that's just colored pencils. And these are the actual pigment that is in those little trays with the little round watercolors. Take your paintbrush, add water, and paint with it in pencil form. So you just do color in your image, and then you take a brush like the aqua painter and you just blend it, and it's so amazing. So the new colors are going to be Balmy Breeze, Cajun Craze, Cherry Cobbler, Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry, Flirty Flamingo, Garden Green, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, and Night of Navy. I cannot wait to get those watercolor pencils. My very favorite thing to color with. Okay, so that is the brand new news. Brand new news. Oh, hey, Dorothy, you said hello again. Oh, just noticing the things popping up in my peripheral vision. This, anyways, back to what I was saying. So that was the new news. We're getting a new stamp set and with matching framelits and for the seasons, and Christmas, Thanksgiving, and spring or summer. Also, watercolor color pencils, new colors, 10 new colors. And then what I told you guys last week, so all through July 1st through 31st, we're having the big sale, buy 3 packs of paper and get 1 free. It's not all of the designer series paper, but it's a lot of them, and I have them listed on my blog. Also, if you subscribe to my newsletter, I mentioned that in the newsletter this last week. The other thing is, we are having a huge promotion on being a Stampin' Up demonstrator. And I just thought maybe tonight I would share some of the things that I love about being a demonstrator and things that I've learned. I've been a demonstrator now for almost a year and a half. It'll be a year and a half in October. When I think of Stampin' Up now, I think of friends. Since I opened my home to card classes and invited people in, I am really making some awesome friends. And it's like a whole another world out there. I mean, I'm a friendly person anyways, and nobody is a stranger to me. And I love joining organizations and meeting new people. But now these people that I'm meeting, I can invite them to my home, and we can make cards together, and it's a lot of fun. So that's the biggest great thing about being a demonstrator and having card classes in my home. But the other thing is the like self-confidence, the pride that I feel in myself, because I've like created a blog. I had no idea how to do that. I had to Google it and watch YouTube videos, but I have a blog. I'm learning even how to like enhance my blog with what they call search engine optimization, so that people can find what I'm writing about when they go to like search in Google. My page will pop up like, wow, I'm just learning so much about computer and then the social media, learning all about business, and I just all the things that I'm learning besides the great stamping. But, and just being kind of proud of myself for being able to do that. That's the other reason why I love being a demonstrator, just having my own business, really discovering more about who I am. I mean, here I am 50 years old this year, and I'm like embarking on a brand new world. It's awesome. So Stampin' Up! Is having a huge promotion. When you join Stampin' Up!, you get, our normal deal is you get $125 worth of product for $99 and free shipping. So that's pretty cool, and you can choose whatever you want for that $125. They also throw in a free paper pumpkin kit and catalogs to share with your friends. But the promotion is, on top of all that, you still get all that, you get your choice of 10 free stamp sets or stamp pads. Can you imagine? 10 free stamp pads. That's $75 worth of stamps, worth of ink. I keep saying stamps, but ink pads. Anyways, that's the great deal. Check it out on my blog. If you've ever thought about owning your own crafting business or home business, or even just getting, you know, the other thing, not everybody who's a demonstrator is in it for making a business or that. They just join to get the 20% off of all the stuff that they want. That's another great deal. So yeah, when you're a demonstrator, you get 20% off all your product. And also you get opportunities to buy things ahead of time. Like, for instance, this new stamp set and bundle that's coming out. I get to order it in July. My customers have to wait till August. So that's a cool thing about being a demonstrator. But and the company itself is amazing. Stampin' Up! Is 30 years old this year. We're going to this huge convention in November. Cannot wait, in Orlando, Florida. Very fun. Just all the people that I meet through the company, and then just the company itself is so amazing. So anyways, enough rambling on about being a demonstrator, but we are having a promotion. So if you've ever thought about owning your own business or just being a hobby demonstrator, just doing it for yourself, we're having a great deal this month. So, and I would be honored if you would sign up, and I will be your leader. And I'm learning how to be a leader too in my business, and that's really fun. So Bernice and Jeanette and Marianne are my 3 downlines right now, and they're awesome, and I love being their leader, and I hope to get a lot more people under me so that I can learn how to be an even greater leader and teach other people how to just do all this. It's pretty cool. All right, I am rambling. Let's get on to a card. All right, what do we got there? Oh, Debbie says, this is an awesome deal. Yes, Debbie, it is. Okay, what we're going to make today. There is a stamp set with matching framelits called Abstract Impressions. And it's got beautiful flowers. It comes with a designer series paper set called Abstract Garden. And I took the paper, and the die set is, let me see. So here's the dies, if you can see them. Okay, there's a beautiful butterfly and then this triangle flowery thing. All right, so we're going to use the butterfly tonight. We're going to make a pretty butterfly card. And the paper, I want to show you the card that I already made. So this is the card we're going to make, and I'll turn it to the side so you can see the little butterfly, his little wings float. Isn't that cool? And this is that abstract garden paper that's real pretty, and it's just tons of different colors and everything. We're going to make ours tonight with this darker, kind of a dark blue with a yellow, and we're going to use the yellow as our accent, yellow butterfly on this one. So that's what we're going to create. Let's do this. Okay, like I always do, I always pull my laptop camera down so you all can see what I'm doing. So let me do that. There we go. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is get our card base. And the card base is just plain white, 8.5 by 5.5, scored down the middle at 4 1/4. So this is, and we're going to do a landscape setting, not so it's this way. This is our card here. So it'll open up like that. All right. Now, our first thing is we need the designer series paper in the corner here. So I'm going to cut the paper 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then I'm going to cut it down the diagonal and I'll have my corner piece. And I'll have an extra corner piece to make a second one. So let me pull in my cutter here. And I need it 4 1/4. So pull it there. All right. And now I just find the tip, the corner of that corner, or the point of that corner, and the point of this corner. Line those up where my blade is. Okay, hold my plastic down to hold it in place. And voila, I've got 2 triangles that fit perfectly. Okay, let's get that out of the way for just a sec. Oh, no, wait a minute. So this is the other, so this is another piece of the paper, but I'm using the yellow on the back of this one to go with this. The back of this is more greens and blues, but I really want to stick with the yellow. So I need a 1/2 inch strip that goes along this diagonal line here. However, Abstract Garden comes in 6 by 6 paper pad. So, and this is 7 inches all the way across. So I need a strip that's 7 inches. The way I'm going to do that is just to cut 2 strips and put them together. So let me do that. And they're 1/2 inch. Just need 2 little 1/2 inch strips. And put that one there. And then another one. There we go. All right, now I've got my 2 strips. And I need to tape them together. Where's my tape? There it is. So my snail here. And yes, you'll be able to see the seam. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You won't see the seam because the butterfly goes over it. So that's cool. Oh, okay. That'll work. All right, so now I measure it at 7. Oh, I didn't do it very even, did I? Oh, I tore it. Ah, okay, I'm making a disaster here, you guys. Live TV, and I'm making messes. All right, let's try this again so it stays straight. Now, that's the great thing about our grid paper. We sell this grid paper. It is awesome. It comes in standard measurements on one side and metric on the other. There we go. Now we're straight. Okay, and I want, yes. So here's my triangle I'm using. Get this extra triangle out of the way. And I want to just lay this on here, right like that. At a 1/2, you know, to let a 1/4 inch stick out. So I'm going to put snail on the back here. One more thing. Here we go. We have these silicone mats. So when you are dealing with trying to, well, here, let me show you what I mean. When I stick this paper on here, some of the adhesive is over the edge and it'll stick. And if I do it on the paper, it's going to stick to the paper. But on the silicone, it pops right back up. It won't stick to the silicone. So let me put that there. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, you know what? Oops. I need it to stick out more because I need it to go in an angle to continue straight down there. So let me pull it back some so I'll have extra room there. Okay, come on. And I'm just eyeballing it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, it's abstract, right? Okay, now we've got it on there, and see how it's sticking to the, it kind of stuck to the silicone, but it doesn't. It just pops right up, but there's a lot of adhesive back here. All right, get that out of my way. And where's my card base? So here's my card base, and I'm just going to stick that on there. So I'm going to put more snail. Okay. Is this card not? Uh-oh. No, it is. It's 5 1/2. I guess I didn't cut my. Okay. No biggie. I'm not sure what I did on my measurements. Oh, duh, this is a 6x6. Okay, that's what my problem was. All right, we got to start over here. Oh, man. Live TV, yuck. All right, we're going to fix this problem here. Ah. So when I originally cut my square like this is 6 inches here. It needs to be 5.5, causing my line there to be messed up. So this all has adhesive on. I'm just going to move this over. Okay, going over there. We're starting over. Well, we're not totally starting over, but we're going to trim this guy up. Okay, this is going to be weird. I'm going to flip it over. So I need 5.5 right there. And what that's going to do is cause a funky little thing there. But I need from this corner to that corner. So now, okay, and I want my blade up here. And I've got to hold my paper really still. There we go. Okay. Got her fixed. Yay! Back to what we were doing here. Okay, great. All right, we have our strip still, and even though it's all kind of wonky, we can still use it. Okay. Yeah. Whew. Okay, try this again. We need adhesive on here. Whoops, upside down. Well, you all learned something when you mismeasure. Now you know how to fix that. Got to just go with the flow, right? No, okay, and I want to cover up that part where I tore. All right, there, that looks good. Okay, and you know what? I'm not using my silicone mat. Okay, well, I got lucky that time, didn't I? All right, there we go. Now, how much adhesive do I have on there? Okay, I'm good. Now, where's my card base? Okay, let's try this again. Oh, yes, look, it fits this time. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Rub it down there real good. All right, it's stuck. It's not going anywhere. And now I'm going to use my snips and trim this. Just trim it off. Actually, it's easier to see it if you turn the card over. Okay, just trim that. That. And that. All right, so far, so good. Let me use my bone folder to really get this crease down so it's not like popping up on me. Okay, all right. Now, we need to make the butterfly. So pull my butterfly out of here. And I'm just going to run it through the Big Shot, real easy. Love the Big Shot. Okay, I'm going to have to stand up. Well, no, I don't. I can just move this over here. All right. Okay, I know y'all can't see that, but that's okay. If you've not seen a Big Shot, this is the Big Shot. And it has cutting plates. Okay. I just stick the paper and the butterfly on the paper. And then my cover plate. Okay. And just run it through and cut out a butterfly. And now a piercing tool, a lot of people call it the pokey tool, to get all of these little pieces of the butterfly out. First of all, let me pop her out of the thing. Okay, and she has a lot of pieces that just pop out. Oh, goodness. My goodness, there's a lot. Sometimes you don't have to sit here and poke them all out. Other times you do. Oh, yay. Okay, come on. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. There's a faster way. Just kind of bend them out. Yeah, that was going to take forever, me trying to get them all out of there. I'm still having trouble getting them out, though. Very detailed little stamp, but it's so pretty. Okay. So while I'm doing this, I'll just talk to you guys. I'm really, like I said, I'm really excited about these new watercolor pencils that are coming. I'm just not a fan of markers. That's all. I don't like how markers leave streaks. Even my blenders, I mean, they're okay, but you always need to do it on heavy paper, it seems, when you're using alcohol-based markers. And it does have a beautiful look to it, but I just can't get over how much I love watercolor. I mean, just the look of watercolor anyways is real pretty. So right now in our catalog, we have a set that has, I think it has 10 colors in it. And they're good colors, but you know, I've got other colors. I mean, Stampin' Up has 50 different colors. So, you know, if you only have 10 of them in the watercolor pencils, you know, you're really wanting more. And now we're getting more, and I'm real excited about that. I mean, it just, like I said, it changed my art so much. I love it. Ah, yay, we did it. We got our butterfly. Okay. Good job. To me. Okay. All right, now, what we're going to do here is we're going to have ribbon in the back, the doily. Then we need to cut out a circle here, and then we're going to put the butterfly on top. So let me first cut out my circle, and I'm using the stitched circles, these stitched framelits here, and they leave like these little dots there. It makes it look like it's been sewn together. So let me cut that up quick on the Big Shot. There we go. Oh, knocking that table all over the place. Okay. Okay, and see how it makes it look like it's been sewn. Isn't that cool? Love it. I mean, that's a fun thing about making cards. And as you collect all of these different items that you can use on any card, it just makes card making so much fun. The stitch framelits were one of the first ones I bought because they came in circle, oval, and square. So I had all three shapes that I could use anytime, and I thought that was really cool. All right, what we're doing now is this, of course, is a doily, and I need ribbon to stick on it. And how I do ribbon, this is my trick, whether it be anything, but I want my ribbon to go back and forth like so. And that's kind of hard to hold and try to stick down and blah, blah, blah. So I run just a simple line of adhesive down the center of the circle. And because this is a doily, the adhesive, of course, is going through the holes, but that's okay. Now, my adhesive strip is this way, so I'm going to go perpendicular with my ribbon, and I'm going to get it as centered as I can, just eyeballing it. Doesn't really matter. I mean, you get it as close as you can. Okay, there we go. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing there. My adhesive's going this way, so my ribbon needs to go this way. Duh, not perpendicular, but right on top. Oh, what I was thinking. How weird was that? Okay, and now I need a little piece of adhesive on this side and a little piece on this side. There we go. And I'm just going to come back and see, I can kind of eyeball it and see that it's even on both sides there, and just stick it into the adhesive. And then make this one come back, and it's even there. All right, and then lift it up, and the silicone mat, see all the adhesive there, I'm going to be using to put this circle on top of, and the ribbon is behind it, and it's all even. So that is my little trick for you guys. If you have not invested in a little silicone mat, this is a lifesaver for adhesive when it gets off of your project. And there's a lot of times when your adhesive does get off your project when you're working. And so instead of getting it everywhere else, it just gets on this mat and you can just rub it off, and it's amazing. So great investment, the silicone mat. Okay, we're ready to put this on here, and I'm coming down. I'm not putting it in the center of the card like that because my sentiment's going up here. And so I need it to come down some to give my sentiment more room, but that's okay because I like the asymmetricalness of all of that. Ribbon sticks best with snail. So we're using snail, and I'm just going to put some on the back here. There we go. Okay. Oh, I see why I should have used the silicone mat. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. Okay, I got lucky. Got lucky. I'm getting very lucky tonight on lots of stuff. Here we go. All right, and okay, there we go. And let's get this guy on there. Just stick that right in the center. And this just camouflages all of your stuff going on underneath there. Okay, so far so good. I'm liking it. Little butterfly, I want his little wings to float up like that, so I need some dimensionals, and we're using the mini dimensionals. They fit perfect on his little body. If you only have the large dimensionals, no biggie, just cut them in half and you can still use the larger dimensionals. But these minis are so nice because they just fit perfect right there and right there. Okay, and then just peel those little backs off and put him right in the middle. Ta-da! Okay, so far so good. Now all we have is the sentiment. I am picking the sentiment from Beautiful Day. I make a lot of birthday cards. The Abstract Impressions does not have a birthday saying. It has some other beautiful sayings, but it doesn't have birthday. So I picked this one instead. And it says, happy birthday. May your day be as beautiful as you. And pull that out. I'm going to do it in the crushed curry here, which is one of our darker yellows. So it'll show up. At least I hope it'll show up. I haven't made this in yellow before, so here we go. All right. And ink that little guy up. I'm going to test it first on my paper because I just like testing first. So I'm just testing on the paper. Oh yeah, definitely needs more ink. Okay. Oh, this is where the Stamparatus would be really good. I could go over it a couple of times. However, when I bought my Beautiful Day, I bought it with the wood instead of the clear mount. And so I can't use the Stamparatus with this. All right, here we go. We're just going to cross our fingers. Okay, and I don't want to press down. I don't want to rock it because I don't want the edges of the rubber to touch the card. All right, here we go. Oh, yes, perfect. It's always nice when you're saying stamps perfectly. And what do you guys think? Ta-da! Except for my mess up in the beginning, this was a fairly simple card to make. So, but I'm glad I messed up so you guys could see how easy it is to fix your mess ups. Or if it had been a total disaster, I would have just used my imagination and figured something out. That's what you call creativity. But anyways, this is our little card today. I hope you guys like it. Enjoyed watching. Let me bring myself back up. Hey! Oh, look at all these. Dorothy says, I keep losing internet connection. Oh, no. Okay, well, yes, this is you can always watch this on replay. It'll always be on my Facebook page. So you just go to videos and you'll see it. Also, I will be posting this in my newsletter. Oh, and on my YouTube. My YouTube first, and then in my newsletter next week. So, what other comments did we get? Oh, Debbie says pretty. Yes, thank you, Debbie. Thank you. All right. Well, Debbie and Dorothy, thank you so much for staying with me tonight. And anybody else who's watching this later, type in replay so I can say hi to you. And I hope you all have a good evening. Remember, our news tonight was that there's a new stamp set called, Oh, I already forgot. Blended Seasons. It has a Christmas, Thanksgiving, and a summer uh, image and sayings. It comes with matching framelits, and they're releasing 10 new colors in the watercolor pencil collection. And so it will only be available in August, though, August 1st through 31st. I'm going to order it here as soon as I make my next order, and as a pre-order, and then I will be able to show you more of that. But that's the big news this week. Second news from this last week, starting on July 1st, going to the 31st, we have buy 3 packs of paper, the designer series paper, and you get 1 free. So that's a really good deal. And also, we're having a demonstrator promotion for signing up and being a part of Stampin' Up, 10 free ink pads, along with your $125 worth of product that you choose, and the whole entire thing. Oh, and a free paper pumpkin. Whole thing $99, and that includes shipping. So awesome investment for $100. Pretty cool. All right, good night, you guys. See you next week.